Hello everyone, hopefully having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Dokkan video. And as you can see, we have our character reveals for Golden Week. We have U6 versus U7, Kaioken, Goku versus Hit. So yeah, we're just going to look at their animations, go over the character details, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 500 subscribers. I'm very close. Now, with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So, as you can see here, we have the Ceaseless Combat, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, Kaioken, and then Counterattack in the form of Improvement, Hit. So, these are our two Golden Week units. So, let's go ahead and take a look at their... I have their animations pulled up. We can take a look at these first.
With the Kaioken technique.
Alright, so spoiler alert, he does have a revive animation. Alright, so we took a look at that. So yeah, here is the Goku. He's gonna be tech. He has a standby as well. Okay, cool. And he does have a revive. His leader skill representatives in Universe 7 or full power category K +3, HP attack and defense 200, or excuse me, HP 200%, attack and defense 170%. Plus an additional HP attack and defense 50% for characters who belong to tournament participants or superheroes. Another representative of the Universe 7 leader, we don't need it. I think Universe Reps isn't really in a good spot right now because most of the units there are really dodge or die. And they really can't tank any of the 10th anniversary event bosses supers in my opinion. But there is that as well. But this is our third character, I think, that has a revive on Universe Rep. So there's that. Let's see here. He has 2 leader skills. It's unfortunate. I was hoping these Golden Week units were going to have at least 3. But it is what it is, I guess. Then we have his passive skill here, which is the intensified with the Kaioken technique. Activates an interest animation when there are 2 or more tournament participants, category allies, or another Universe Reps category ally on the team. So really for his intro, you need 2 tournament participants units or 1 Universe Rep ally on the team. Pretty easy. He guards all attacks, 170% defense, and launches an additional super attack for 3 turns. So he's going to be guarding for 3 turns, so his guard is restricted, which is unfortunate. Basic effects, key +3, attack and defense 200%, high chance of performing a critical hit, high chance of evading enemy's attack. Randomly changes key spares of a certain type, tech excluded to tech key spares. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 200%, defense 100% when an HP is 70% or more, 100% attack when HP is 70% or more. Shouldn't that be the other way around, though, in my opinion? Shouldn't you get the extra attack when its HP is 70% or more, not less? Because when you have less HP, you will want more defensive abilities so you don't get killed. But I guess since this character does have a revive, I guess actually. So now that I think about it, never mind. With at least 1 tech's key spare obtained, he launches an additional super attack and has a extra 100% attack. When all allies attacking the same turn are reps of Universe 7 category characters, attack 70%, chance of performing a critical hit 30%. So as long as there's a rep of Universe 7 ally on the same turn as him, he's going to have a 80% chance to crit. Not too bad, so this character really won't need crit. After the character's or allies revival skill is activated, he guards all attacks. He gets 170% extra defense. He's guaranteed to launch an additional super, and he has a chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading. I guess there's more of that passive here. Chance of evading enemies attack 20%. After the character's or an ally's revival skill is activated. I'm trying to think, is this worded the same way as Cell's? I think, okay, so the way I read this is he has to get KO'd, or like another character that has revive has to get KO. So I'm kind of think like, is this something where whoever's on a rotation can get KO'd and his revival skill will activate? From reading it like this, I don't think that's how it is, which is unfortunate. But yeah, there's that. He does have a standby mode here. Standby skill conditions can be activated starting from the 4th turn from the character's entry turn. Are we really going back to that? That's so stupid. So you can activate a standby on his 4th turn, basically when he appears. If you're familiar with 9th anniversary Gogeta, his transformation condition is the same as him. You can pretty much float him off his 1st turn. He'll come back ready to transform. It's going to be the same thing with this Goku. You float him off, he'll be ready to go into a standby when he comes back. But if you keep him on rotation, it'll be his 3rd turn to where he'll be able to activate the standby. So there's that. So where are his super attack effects? Okay, here's the super. So here are his links: Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Over in the Flash, Fierce Battle, Warrior Gods, Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed. Then there are his categories. I'm not going to name all of those, but you can see Goku's obviously is going to be on a lot. Then his 12 key Kaioken God Kamehameha greatly raises attacking defense for 1 turn, and I'm just going to think that causes immense damage to the enemy. So overall, not anything too crazy. He does have a revival skill, which is cool, I guess. His guard's only for 3 turns, which is unfortunate. Well, actually, when his guard goes away, basically you'll be able to pop his standby, and then he'll get his revive ready. So I guess that's not too crazy, actually, now that I think about it. So next up, so this is after entering his standby mode here. Leader skill still the same. His passive skill and super attack change. His new passive skill, this ends now. Key plus 10 attack 200%. Changes all key spheres to tech. Okay. When attacking with 10 or more key, attack 159%. For every key sphere change, chance of attack and chance of performing a critical hit 10%. Chance of evading enemies attack 10% with the turn before attacking. 10 or more key spheres obtained, launching an additional attack when a character or an ally attacking the same turn is KO'd, revives with 170% HP. Oh, okay. So in his standby, it actually is going to work different. So this character doesn't, when he's in a standby, this character doesn't have to get KO'd. Anybody on that attacking turn with this Goku can get KO'd, and then he'll activate his revive. Then yeah, you revive with 70% HP, and when the finish effect is activated, you get an extra 159% attack. Okay, yeah, so I do like this Goku a little bit better now because of that. That is pretty good. So let's see here. It looks like the links and category zeros are pretty much going to stay the same. But now in his standby, he massively raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. Okay, so that seems like the Goku. Overall, not bad. He seems okay, in my opinion, just from looking at this right now. But it's just okay to me. Alright, so next up here, we should have the... Oh, wait, the super attack effect. Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Oh, okay, well, okay, so there was more to that super attack effect than was shown. Okay, so massively raises attack for 1 turn, causes a miss enemy while sacrificing 10% HP. So in his standby, he's going to be sacrificing 10% HP, huh? I guess that's okay, since you kind of do want to get KO so you can activate his revive. So there is that as well. And his revival counterattack, spirit attack, Kaioken attack, activated when the character's revival skill is activated. Let's see. Yeah, counters with super intense power against the enemy who KO'd the character or an ally attacking in the same turn. Okay, yeah, so that seems to be pretty much it for the Goku. Now we have the hit here. We can go ahead and look at his super attack animations. Let me turn down the volume so I don't blow off my eardrums like the Kaioken Goku video.
If I were to come up with a stance that would bring out my full potential, it'd be this. A worthy rival is what inspires evolution in a warrior's talents. And I'll keep on improving. My time skip has advanced so much you can't keep up anymore.
Okay, so that was his animations. Thank goodness he didn't pop a domain. I would have been so upset if he did. The last 5 villains we got all had domains. It was crazy. Okay, so we have Hit here with his improvement. Okay, so PyCon got serious and now Hit has improvement. That's pretty cool. So his leader skill, Universe 6, Rapid Growth or Accelerated Battle. So he has 3, while Goku only has 2. Well, that's interesting. Universe 6, Rapid Growth, Accelerated Battle category, key plus 3 HP 200%, and an attack and defense 170%, plus an additional HP attack and defense plus 50% for characters who belong to the tournament participants or super bosses category. Alright, super bosses, huh? I don't know about that. Okay, sure. But anyway, yeah. So his active skill, full potential. Activates an interest animation when there are 2 or more tournament participants category allies or another Universe 6 category ally attacking on the team upon the character's entry. So more than likely, you're not going to probably run a Universe 6 character around here unless it's like the Tet Kefla who guaranteed dodges against, what is it, Pure Saiyans or Universal Survival Saga. But yeah, other than that, you're probably going to use the 2 tournament participant characters. Anyways, chance of evading enemies attack 20%, defense 160%, and launching an additional super for 6 turns. So his intro lasts a lot longer than the Goku. Base effects, key plus 2, attack and defense 200%, high chance to crit, high chance to dodge, launches an additional super that launches an additional attack that has a great chance to become the super. So kind of similar to the Gokus. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 100% for every attack performed within the turn. 60% attack. This is kind of like the family Kamehameha STR Gohan. He gets some attack every time he performs an attack within the turn, so that's pretty cool. For every attack evaded, defense 6% and chance of evading an enemy's attack 6% within the turn. Okay, interesting. Every time the character performs 3 or more super attacks in battle, attack the enemy's attack and defense minus 30%. Up to once within a turn, seals the enemy's attack super attack, interrupts enemy's attack up to once within a turn. Okay, interesting. When the targeted enemy is in the following status, HP is 60% or less, attack down, defensive down, stunned or sealed, attack 60%, and attacks guaranteed to crits. I'm not sure how useful this part of his passive will be, since a lot of the Well, in battle harm formidable foes, that will be pretty useful because you can attack lower, defensive lower, and kind of seal and stun some of the enemies in there. So that'll be useful in there. But for some of the red zone stages, I don't know how well that would work. So I guess that's it for his passive. Okay, sure. Let's see. Active skill improvement can be activated after the character performs 6 or more attacks in battle, or after the character evades 3 or more enemies' attacks, including super attacks in battle. Okay, that's actually not bad. He just has to attack. These doesn't have to be supers, or if you just dodge 3 times, you can just pretty much, activate his active skill, which is pretty cool. So here are his link skills: Supreme Warrior, Experience Fighters, Cold Judgment, In Fighter, Shocking Speed, Warriors of Universe 6, Fierce Battle. Here's his categories here. I'm not going to name them. You can pretty much see them right there. Let's see, is there anything else? It has 12 key, time skip, raises attack and defense, it causes immense damage, and with a high chance of stunning the enemy. So he's going to be stacking attack and defense before he improves, which is pretty good. He's already going to be really good in battle harm formidable foes, it looks like. That's great. Next here, now we have hit after his improvement. His new passive skill, Evolution in Stance. Basic effects, key +3 attack defense 260%, great chance of performing a critical hit, great chance of dodging enemies attack. So in base, he's going to have 50% chance to crit and dodge. After he improves, he's going to have a 70% chance to crit and dodge. Launches a guaranteed additional super. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. Attacks guaranteed to hit. So some enemies that dodge will not be dodging his attack. Attack enemies attack and defense -30%. Seals the attacked enemy's super attack. Okay. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense under 60% interrupts the attacked enemy. For every attack performed, attack 66% within the turn. For every attack received or evaded, defense 66% and chance of evading enemy's attack 6% within the turn. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I want to go back real quick just to take a look at that. Did it say get? Okay, no. So for every attack dodged. But when he's improved it, every attack received or dodged, he'll be getting this defense and dodge within the turn. Okay, that's cool. When all allies attacking in the same turn are Universe 6 category characters, you get a Scouter. Pretty good, but I don't think you would really want to run him on Universe 6 team anyway. When receiving an attack from an enemy who is hit by a character super attack, chance of evading enemy's attack +16%. Okay, that's interesting. Cool. So he has another active skill, Time Skip / Molotov. Can be activated when HP is 60% or less, or when only facing one enemy, starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. Causes ultimate damage to the enemy, delays a single target enemy's attack for 1 turn. Okay, so he has a Ghost Usher. That's pretty cool. Nice actually. And then we have his 12 key, time skip, greatly raises attack and defense, causes immense damage with a great chance of stunning enemy. So, on a full Universe 6 team, he has a Scouter. He's going to be greatly raising attack and defense. Every time he gets hit or he dodges, he gets dodge chance and defense. He doesn't have any damage reduction or guard, so it looks like he's pretty much going to be dodge or die, unfortunately. His only defensive capabilities are like just kind of right here, and it's just like raw defense. Okay, cool. So I think that's the hidden Goku. I have some other tabs pulled up here. Oh, we have some banner units that I pulled up some animations for. Okay, yeah, we can take a look at those real quickly. So overall, okay, I mean, these are just breeding their kits. We're gonna have to see what they look like in game when they come out. But we do have a couple banner units here there. We can take a look at their animations right now. Alright, so we do have banner units for the Goku and hit here. We have the Piccolo, who's going to be the banner unit for Goku. Obviously, he's going to be AGL here. Oh, wait, I forgot the typing for the hit. Excuse me. I forgot. It is going to be int. Okay, yeah. And then here is the Piccolo. So, leader skill, Battle of Wits, Gifted Warriors. Not the leader skill for these banner units aren't going to be anything too crazy, really. His passive skill, a plan to hit the target. Hit, get it, whatever. Basic effects, defense 200%, high chance of evading enemies attack, damage reduction rate 70%. When attacking, attack 500% for every attack received, damage reduction rate minus 10%, no more than 50%. Attack minus 50%, no more than 500. For every attack evaded, defense 40% up to 200%. For 4 turns from the character's entry turn, character's super attack will be sealed. Chance of evading enemies attack 20%. Starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, key plus 3, attack 500%. One time only attack 500% and performs a critical hit when attacking with 12 or more key. Chance of evading enemies attack 20% as the 3rd attacker in a turn. So it looks like he's going to be having a 90% chance to dodge in slot 3. Interesting what this... He's going to be doing a lot of damage, especially that first turn after his 5th turn from, his entry turn. Yeah, so he's going to have a 90% chance to dodge for 4 turns. Then after that, you have to put him in slot 3 for his 90% dodge. Then he's losing damage reduction and attack every time he gets hit, huh? He's not guarding, damage reduction 70%. He's going to have a lot of defense, but that's only if you dodge, though. Okay, sure. Let's see here. We're going to have his link skills here. Brainiac's Prodigy's Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Namekian's Gates of Respect, Fierce Battle. There are his categories there. And his super attack effect, Special Beam Cannon. Fastly versus attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to enemy. Okay, cool. Piccolo seems like an interesting unit. And then we have hit banner units here. He's a physical type. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Was this hit extreme? Because I think in the Tournament of Power, hit is he's an extreme. Yeah, he is going to be extreme. Okay, cool. I just wanted to check that. He's not going to have big bad bosses though, even though he's an extreme unit. So that is unfortunate. So leader skill, Universe 6 or Tournament Participants category, key plus 3, HP attack, defense 130. Leader skill for banner units really don't matter all too much. Passive skill, Metals Man Secrets, basic effects, key plus 1, attack defense 200%, damage reduction rate 30%. When receiving attack defense 200%. When all allies attacking the same turn are Universe 6 category characters, randomly changes key spirits of a certain type, physical excluded, to physical key spirit. He's going to be guarding when attacking with 12 or more key, all allies defense 20%. Universe 6 category allies attack 20%. When receiving a super attack, reduces damage reduction for rate 20% temporarily. When receiving a super attack, damage reduction rate 20% temporarily, damage reduction rate 20% temporarily for 1 time. After receiving a super attack, the character will be stunned for 3 turns. What? Why is that there? Alright, sure. So, link skills, More Than Meets the Eye, Infighter, Berserker, Tough as Nails, Warriors, Universe 6, Fierce Battle, categories, Universe 6, Tournament Participants. And then his super attack effect, causes supreme damage to enemy, raises allies attack and defense by 30% for 2 turns. So when this character gets hit with a super attack, he's going to be stunned for 3 turns. But his super attack is also a, what was it? It was a 30% support. That's very interesting to say the least. I mean, this is just my first impressions of the units. I'm going to have to wait until they're in game to give my thoughts, but just first glance, they don't seem all too crazy. I think I might like the hit more, just a little bit, even though he kind of is dodge or die. He just seems kind of more fun in my opinion. But the Goku here, he does have a revive. And he is going to counter, and anybody on his turn can get KO'd and it will activate his or counter, which is pretty good. It's kind of a air quotes pretty good team protector mechanic. But I think that's it. So these are our Golden Week units, just a Kaioken, Goku, and Hit. I think this is something that people wanted for a very long time. Some Universe 6 versus Universe 7 representation, and we finally have it here. This banner should be releasing, I want to say, the 28th, which is a Monday. I don't think we're going to get this banner tonight or tomorrow, anything like that. They usually don't drop banners on weekends anyways. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I know it was kind of long, but hopefully you stuck around. If you did, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And as usual, until next time.